If your income is inconsistent and your confidence is shaken and you are exhausted from constantly chasing business, I want you to hear this. It is not the market. It is the foundation that your business is built on. And no one ever taught you how to build it right. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the real reason that most agents just get stuck around that $2 to $7 million in production and what actually changes when you build a business that can hold in any market. You're going to learn why cold calls, constant chasing, and trying to do more are just not the answer, and how to start creating consistent repeat and referral business instead, out sacrificing your time, your energy, or your life. You're going to walk away with one powerful action step that you can take today and begin rebuilding your foundation. And I'll tell you exactly what I offer inside of my Break Free program, the coaching program that I created for agents who are ready to scale sustainably and intentionally. I'm Brooke Pashier. I've built a top producing real estate team, invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in coaching, and spent the last 5 years helping agents across the country scale to $10 million in production and beyond. But the agents that I work with aren't just trying to grow for the sake of more. They want to build businesses that support the life that they actually want to live, not one that takes them further away from it. See, I coach differently than most because I've actually been in it. I've lived in the chaos. I've been a single mom, and I've built my way out of the craziness with systems, clarity, and intention, with relationships at the center of it all. I've helped agents go from feeling stuck to building repeat and referral empires without cold calling and burnout or chaos. And here's the best part. They're doing it with clarity, alignment, and a really, really deep sense of fulfillment. So let's talk about cold calling for just a second here, because if you have been told that that is the best way to grow a business, I want to challenge that belief. Cold leads are harder to convert. They're less loyal, and they are far, far more draining. And when you land them, the energy to keep that pipeline full is exhausting. There's no trust baked in, which means you are constantly proving yourself and you are starting from zero. Now, compare that to a referred client, someone who already trusts you because their friend or their colleague has vouched for you and they already sold you to them. So this client is showing up ready. They're ready to listen. They're ready to follow your lead. And then they close faster because they trust you. They trust you because someone that they trust trusts you. And that is the difference that a relationship makes. So the data actually backs that up. According to the National Association of Realtors, 89% of buyers say that they would use their agent again, but only 12% actually do. Not because they didn't like them, but because that agent didn't stay top of mind. And that is not a personality flaw. That is a system flaw, and a system that has not been taught. Agents that build their businesses on repeat and referral, they close 2 to 3 more times in business, and they don't rely on cold traffic. They don't just make more money, they actually enjoy their business more. So let's even go deeper. If your income has felt like it's been a roller coaster, like you get big closings one month and then nothing the next month, that is not just part of this job. That is a symptom of an inconsistent foundation. Most agents do not have the rhythm to stay connected to their people. So when they're working with a bunch of clients, they end up disappearing from their sphere. And then when those deals close, they start to panic. They hustle, and then they start posting and pushing and grinding and over and over. And then they'll say oh, I just hate contacting my sphere. I don't want them to think that I'm salesy. That sound familiar? If so, here's my response. Don't be salesy. Stay in contact and not just when you need something. Be in relationship. Lead with value. And everyone wins. One of my clients, who's a broker owner, actually said after going through my Break Free program, what I got from coaching was quadruple over and above my actual goals. My business, my confidence, my leadership, and my faith, all of it grew. And another client said, coaching with Brooke has been absolutely transformative. I broke free from my limiting beliefs, I found clarity, and I uncovered opportunities that I did not even know were there. Now, these are not just kind words. These are clients who changed the entire way that they do business. And their results prove it. Let me say something clearly. People don't refer you because you just closed a deal. That's expected. They refer you because of how you made them feel. They refer you because you showed up, because you remembered their birthdays, or you sent them a note just because you care. When they feel safe and seen and supported and not sold to, people will refer you. They'll refer you when they feel proud to attach their name to yours, not because they're part of a drip campaign, but because it feels like a real and personal connection. And if you're thinking right now, oh, but Brooke, the market's slow. Well, let's talk about that. The market is not your biggest challenge. People move in every market. Babies are still born, people still get married, they get divorced, they relocate, they need more space, they need less space. Life does not follow the market or the interest rate. It keeps moving, and your job is to be the one that they think of when it does. So research actually shows that most adults know about 7 or 8 realtors, but when they're put on the spot, they can only name 1 or 2. You have to be the one that is top of mind. You have to be the one that's showing up consistently and genuinely and intentionally long before they need you. So what can you do today? Here is one step. Open your phone. 5 people who are in your world, be past clients, friends, family, neighbors. Just reach out. Do not pitch them. Do not sell them. Just connect. Send a thinking of you message or share a story. Maybe celebrate something with them. Ask how they're doing. Because your next level is not hiding in like some complex funnel. It's already in your phone. You just have to start showing up for it. And listen, maybe you're thinking, but I don't have a sphere of influence. This is something that I actually hear all the time. And I'm going to be real with you. Yes, you do. If you have a phone or social media, or if you've ever had a conversation with someone who knows your name, you already have the beginning of a sphere of influence. But even if you're brand new, or you just moved to your location, or you truly feel like you're starting from scratch, that is actually 100% okay, because I created a playbook for that too. So inside of my program, I walk you through exactly how to build a sphere of influence from the ground up, whether that's through your local community, our social media, events, partnerships, or networking in places that you are already spending your time. We don't have to throw everything at the wall. And in fact, I do not want you to, just to see what sticks. We get really, really intentional. We pick what works for you, what fits your strengths and your energy and your zone of genius, where your ideal clients are. See, the Break Free playbook gives you the exact steps to do this in a way that is truly foolproof, aligned, and built to last. You do not need to do everything. You just need to go deep, and I mean really deep, on what lights you up. So just stop stressing about what you're supposed to do. Let go of the strategies that feel just exhausting. You really can build a business doing what you love in a way that feels like you. I'm here to show you how. I'll walk you through the entire way. Break Free is a 12-week program, and it gives you the systems, strategy, structure, and the support to grow to a $10 million business and beyond without chaos. It's not cookie cutter, it's customized. And we work together in very, very small groups with live calls, personalized check-ins, one-on-ones for those, and a real transformation. This is not just another program that just says to hustle harder and put in 80-hour work weeks. This is where you're going to get clarity, alignment, and a business that finally reflects you. So another client, Stacy, said, I was so scared to go out on my own. But the tools that I learned with Brooke, especially around my mindset, have been a huge blessing to me. And then I had one more client share, I did not think I had the time to add in coaching. And now I cannot even imagine running my business without it. I've never felt more aligned or more capable. So if you are sitting there and you're thinking, look, I've tried everything and I still feel stuck, I want to invite you to just stop trying harder and stop doing more. Start building smarter. So just click the link below and just book a clarity call with me. There's no pressure. There's just going to be truth and strategy. And even if you're not ready for that step yet, that's okay. Here's what I want you to do instead then. Just send those 5 messages. Send them every day. Send 5 today, send 5 more tomorrow. Start there. That's how you're going to rebuild. That's how you're going to become the agent that people will think of when it matters most. And then this time you're going to build it right. So if this hits home, don't just sit, act on it. You do not need to do more. You just need to do the right things. Build around clarity, connection, and be consistent. That's exactly what we do inside Break Free. So if that resonates, click to book a call. Let's have a real conversation about what's working, what's not, and what we can build differently together. You do not have to do this alone. And you do not have to keep building it the hard way. I promise there really is an easier way. I can show you how, and we can do it together.